In this video, we'll be showing you how to create and send a project proposal to a potential customer using the documents and contracts tools in Fullscope Freelancer. Now, you might have noticed Fullscope already has a tool for creating estimates for your projects. So what would be the difference between an estimate and a project proposal? Well, an estimate is very dry. It just gets straight to the numbers of it all. And in some industries, this would be the more desirable way to work. Some industries don't prefer a lot of fluff and don't see a big necessity for a lot of creativity when it comes to proposals. But others, of course, might benefit from a proposal that has a little more design to it and isn't quite as dry as a standard project estimate. And that's something that we can only create with the document and contract tools. So here we are in payments, as you can see, documents and contracts, and I'm going to click new to get started. So I'm going to do new document. You can use your imagination here. I'm going to add really only the bare bones information that I think a project proposal might benefit from. So like I mentioned, we want to make it look a little nicer. So let's go over here to the add an element button. I'll add maybe an image here. And here under the image URL, I'll just go to the media library, add the business logo. And then underneath of that, let's go ahead and add some text. So this could be obviously a heading like, project proposal for, and then you can write the company name. You can add maybe some salesy text to your document. You can highlight the value of your services. Obviously make this very, get rid of that. Make this very specific to your customer and their project and their needs, and just a nice way to kind of underline and maybe summarize the things that you've hopefully already discussed with them in a call, and just letting them know once more just how great this is all going to be, obviously, if they hire you to move forward with this project. Now, underneath of this, we want to add the product list element. This is where we're going to be able to actually add the items that we are invoicing them for, or rather that we are suggesting that we will invoice them for should they want to move forward with us. So all we have to do is click add an item here. We can go to our product catalog, and let's just say I'm selling logo designs to this customer. And if you have different prices, you'll be able to select them here. There's only one price for this product, so just click add item. And then here you can change things like the quantity and obviously add text and edit all kinds of other aspects of this, such as adding a discount. On the left, you'll immediately see the different payment settings we have here. So you can enable a direct payment. If the customer likes this proposal, then they can automatically turn it into an invoice that they can pay right away. So there's a lot of time-saving, streamlined automation going on here that's going to save you some of that back and forth that you would otherwise have via email or text or whatever it might be. And then let's just say down at the bottom, I'm going to add on top of this, maybe another text field, and I'll get rid of the heading, and then maybe I'll just, write my terms and conditions. Obviously, when this needs to be accepted by in order to move forward, any maybe contractual type of language or legal language you need to apply to documents like these based on where you are, what type of work you're doing, etc. And if you'd like, you can also come in here and do things like grabbing the customer's signature, just so that there's proof that they've really read and agreed to everything that you've listed out in this proposal form. So again, an estimate would really only have the products or services that you are proposing and really nothing else. But using the documents and contracts tool, we have the opportunity, again, like to add nice looking things like our logo, to go into more detail with the text, to again come down here and add maybe some contractual language, or even add our entire contract to the document to take out two birds with one stone. So they have the proposal and they have the contract all in one. And if they're happy with the way everything looks, they can sign off on both of them at the very same time. So that can also be a great way to use this type of tool. And so finally, after we've obviously selected a recipient, so just grabbing the actual client that this should be going out to from our contacts, then we can go ahead and click send. and send this proposal off to the customer. And if they like everything they see, they'll be able to take the next steps based on the settings that you've added to this document. So it's a great way to create a more high touch type of estimate. So it's not just bare bones, it's not just numbers. You can actually design it a bit more. And again, depending on the types of customers you work with, depending on the industry you work with, this may be a more valuable way to present your services. Hopefully will also result in you being able to land more customers for your business. That's all for this video. If you have any further questions about creating a project proposal document like the one we've showed in this video, please reach out to our support team anytime through your account. They are online 24/7 and happy to help.